guys, so I thought I would give you the house tour. We plan to put our house up in, I don't know, a couple weeks. We don't have a set date, so we've been doing things around the house, but I figured I'd give you a little house tour. We're not ready. There's still some things on our to-do list, but maybe you guys can give me some ideas of what you think first. Impressions walking through my house. There's my son doing some homework. So here's our living room. It's hardwood floors, nice simple table. You have these really cool benches that I really liked and fell in love with and got those, so hoping to take those with us. Pretty simple. This couch we do not plan on taking because it is huge, and I'm hoping that our next house will not be big enough to fit it. Actually, this is the only way this couch fits in this room. It doesn't fit the other way, so I used to be able to rearrange the living room, but now because we got this ginormous couch, it doesn't fit. So I'm hoping to sell that. Here's our walls. We do have some pictures. Done some reading, and it says don't put up pictures. And I got a suggestion to put like pattern wallpaper or something in there. But I'm not 100% sure it'll make that big of a difference, but we'll see. And there is our bookshelf. I left a few pictures in there, and I grabbed a couple things to put in there. It looks kind of bare since I took everything out. So I don't know if I'm gonna need to put more stuff in. I don't know what you guys think. And there's our lampshade that I need to redo. I bought that and it doesn't really do anything, so I might redo that just for an added pop. And I'm just trying to decide if I'm gonna get a cover for that light or hang a plant, because I know we want to hang a couple plants in here. So there's this. Again, just do a little spin. Let me know what your first thoughts are. Again, redoing the lamp. Over here. Right. And I'll take you to the kitchen. Here it is. It's not the best lighting right now because it's getting into the evening. Pretty simple chairs. Pretty neutral paint job. It's a greenish gray color. We just repainted all the hardware. It actually turned out really good. Impressed. So we painted all of those. They look really good, and I was hoping our microwave would die on us before we left so we could get a new one because it's kind of on its way out. I'd love to get a stainless steel one to match like the fridge and the dishwasher. Everything's pretty cleared off. I don't know. I think the kitchen looks pretty good. Lots of light. Again, I think I want to add a little hanging plant over there. On to the bathroom. Right, so here's the bathroom. It's a little bit smaller, but it worked just fine. There's a lot of counter space, and the mirror's really big, which is awesome, so all three of us can kind of get ready in the morning. We repainted, put new hardware, new floor, new lighting, so just gave it some smaller updates. It's not too bad. I don't know. We do need a new light fixture. We were trying to, we got these ones because Joel was trying to do some artsy-fartsy projects and put wallpaper and paint them, and like, I don't like it. So we are having a hard time finding one to fit this one. Oh, that's why there's nothing there. I want to get a lighter curtain so it lets more light in because that is huge and it makes this room a little bit darker. But I was also thinking about hanging a plant right there. I don't know. Right, on to the bedroom. So there's not really many frills when it comes to our bedroom. We used to have these giant circles. They kind of look like crown molding painted on. It was a really cool design that we put on in here, but we didn't really like the color, so we just painted over it with a light gray. And so now it looks kind of, actually the circles were about that big, and that's why we have that circle mirror, because the circles were that big, and I don't know, it looked really cool. But now it's just kind of plain. Again, still hardwood floors, which is nice. We got these inexpensive nightstands. Well, we have these other older nightstands that we wanted to put into our other room, the one that was my dressing area. But I wanted to turn that into a bedroom, so I'm moving these ones. This one I just haven't put together the other nightstand, so that's what they used to look like. I don't know if I should add some accent. I was thinking about painting those lights, just to add a pop of color or maybe a pillow. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions on what would make this look a little more ready. I don't know, to help people visualize. We have a closet right there. This is my jewelry thing. I was thinking maybe for a fun project before, well, once we get the bigger things done, that I would paint it and put some fabric in the back and then use it as a decoration, and then maybe like just put it up against this wall. Kind of just lay it on a wall and make it look like a decoration and leave my jewelry on it. But I don't know if I'm going to have time, so I'm not committing to that, but otherwise. So if you guys have any suggestions on this simple room, let me know. Right, on to Bronson's room. This is what we have so far. We actually painted the top because it was blue, and we had two different kinds of blue, so we figured we'd take one out and make it a little more neutral. Added curtains because there weren't curtains in here before. Took some stuff off of his shelves. He used to have lots of stuff up there. He just has a futon, pretty plain with Packer stuff. This is the only room that has carpeting, but it's gray, so it's pretty neutral. I wasn't sure if I should go ahead and paint the trim gray, if it'd be worth it. And I don't know what to do with the fan, if I should just put the cover on it, light cover, or if I paint it, or I don't know what you guys think. But yeah, this is his room, dresser. Again, nothing fancy, just if you guys have any suggestions on how to spruce this up, let me know. Here's the last room I'm going to show you guys. So if you saw any of my earlier videos, this was my walk-in closet, and I transformed this into an extra bedroom, which is not a real bedroom. Didn't use it. There's my other nightstand. Here is the dresser and stuff that we're going to sell. Again, it's another hardwood floor. It's pretty nice. We don't have anything around the curtain. Again, we didn't really use the room, so I don't know if people think that's a big deal or not. Maybe I should try turning on the light. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna sell the dressers and the nightstand, and there's another dresser. And I didn't bring the other nightstand in because this grouping of stuff should really be in a larger master bedroom, but this is like a really small, this is the smallest bedroom, and I didn't want it to look too cluttered, so I only put one in here and one I might put in the basement. This is not a real bed, so I'm gonna put a sign on there that says do not sit, because really it's a blown up mattress from our camping box. So we go camping, we blow up a mattress, but I wanted to give the feel of a bedroom so people could visualize, even though it's not the most fancy bedroom, but at least it will help them visualize. And there's our printer. But yeah, there's a curtain, that same curtains that we have in our living room, they're actually bathroom curtains. I have an extra one that I was laying on something else, but I might actually put that up because it is gray, and I don't know if this extra bedding stuff that I have is gray. So I thought maybe it'd make it look a little more finished. And that is my box full of spring, summer stuff. And if I don't go through it before we try to sell the house, I'll just put it in the basement. But it's there for now because I'm hoping to kind of go through it beforehand. But I'm not rushing myself because I just want to get the house ready for sale. So yeah, this is our extra bedroom. We actually have a frame under there, but if you decide to make a fake bed, you could also do this with like boxes or blankets. But yeah, we had a small frame and that blow-up mattress, and I'll just put a sign on it because I don't want anyone coming here and trying to sit on that because the whole thing will collapse. So yeah, that is our extra bedroom. That was never a bedroom before, and it is now just for this occasion. So that's it, guys. I'm not going to show you every nook and cranny. Again, not all of our closets and everything else are all completely finished, but I wanted to give you a little idea of what we're working with here. And I don't know if you have any comments, if you've sold a house, or if just this little quick walkthrough, if you noticed anything that you think might be something that we could easily change. Again, we're not looking to put a lot of money into it. We're not asking for a lot, but I just wanted to look like something that someone could see themselves in. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave your comments, please. Like, subscribe if you want to see more. And again, this minimalism thing that I'm doing, it's not really about getting rid of everything I own. Like right now, everything is packed and decluttered. but I'm not trying to get rid of everything. I'm really just trying to get rid of unnecessary things so that I can really focus on what's important. And moving has really allowed me to focus on that a little bit more. So that's why I'm doing it. And that's why I've had so many minimalism videos recently. Obviously this channel I want to talk about more than that, but it's been kind of my main focus because we are moving. So if you guys have any questions or would like to see anything else, let me know. Say bye.